Yeah, news comes down is that Matt Pryor may be passing up Nate Davis on the depth chart. He may even start Sunday against the Colts. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this.
Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. My name is Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Shy Bears Central on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this content. So there are rumors going around that Matt Pryor could be starting at right guard over Nate Davis. Now, this comes from initially Matt Eberflus saying this. Super excited for him if he's working in there with Nate Davis or whatever that may be. Now, from that, Brad Biggs of the Chicago Tribune said that the Bears are preparing to start Matt Pryor at right guard over Nate Davis, who is questionable for Sunday's game against the Indianapolis Colts. So this has gotten picked up by other places and things like that. The questions there. There's no doubt that the offensive line has been one of the worst sticking points right now for the Chicago Bears over the two games that we've played so far. And Matt Eberflus has previously said that no changes were expected with that offensive line, but with Nate Davis being questionable, an opportunity to start Matt Pryor and give Matt Pryor opportunity to win or take over that starting right guard position may be there. Now, Matt Pryor has his own shortcomings and things like that. I want to be clear there, right? There's definitely a case with that, but Nate Davis has been terrible. And, at some point when you have a position group that's been playing so bad, you may want to look at and change some different things up when it comes down to it. And so this opens up an opportunity to get Nate Davis out of there. Nate Davis, who reportedly wouldn't have even maybe started week 2 if it wasn't for Ryan Bates going down. And it just, if Matt Pryor wins this position outright, great for Matt Pryor. But Nate Davis is now probably the worst signing of Ryan Poles' time running the Chicago Bears. And, especially if he ends up losing the starting position the second year after getting a 3-year guaranteed deal from the Chicago Bears to come over here, that definitely would make it probably Ryan Poles' worst signing that he's made here. Now, every GM, I don't care how great or that you view any GMs in the NFL, every GM is going to have a terrible signing. They all do. Everybody has a blemish on their record. Everybody has a bad day at the office every once in a while. Nate Davis is just the gift that keeps on taking. And I don't say the gift that keeps on giving, that keeps on taking away from the Chicago Bears. And that's taking money with giving no production up really when it comes down to it. So Nate Davis' performance has left much to be desired. And if Matt Pryor ends up starting tomorrow against the Indianapolis Colts and plays well, it'll be his position to hold on to. And Ryan Bates is coming back as well. Push Nate Davis far down the depth chart. At the end of the day, if you're not performing, you don't get to hold on to a position, for the Bears, not for any team. And when your position group already is playing badly, finding something, you can't have a weak link on that offensive line. And so, with how bad the offensive line has been, a change was going to come bound at some point in time. And Nate Davis was always the candidate to maybe lose his job first, right? And so now Matt Pryor is going to come in, play. Regardless if he ends up starting for Nate Davis or not, he's going to be playing a lot. We saw even in week 1, Ryan Bates end up playing more snaps than Nate Davis. So if Matt Pryor is going to be healthy, he's going to be ready to go. Even if Nate Davis gets the start and is able to play, I would have no doubt that eventually, if they're already talking, this communication's happening, it's only a matter of time before Nate Davis is up out of here. As far as the starter. Unfortunately, with the guaranteed deal, the Bears probably aren't going to waive him. They're not going to cut him and just eat that contract up. But, now listen, Nate Davis continues to be a sore spot for the Bears. So it just is what it is when it comes down to that. Just is what it is. Leroy in the building says, yes, sir. What up, Haize? Mean Streak says, word. Yep, that's what we're hearing from Brad Biggs. DT in the building. Shout out to you, brother. What's good, my guy? Anybody but Nate Davis would be good. I wouldn't say necessarily that, but we'll see. Leroy says, it's about damn time. Get dude out of here. A lot of people feel that way, bro. Jake Capone says, yes, Lord. Mean Streak follows that up with saying change is inevitable, especially when your offensive line is playing as bad as what it is. And Nate Davis has been trash. I'm just sorry. I had some hope. What have I said over the offseason, right? Yeah, Nate Davis wasn't practicing. And I said, listen, as long as you practice and you bring it once the games are on, cool. All is forgiven. He's been practicing, but he hasn't brought it. So no, not all is forgiven. He's terrible. Need as much continuity on the O line as we can now. I feel where you're coming from with that, Rob. Yo, what's the word, Haize? With this late news coupled with Adam Hogue's report, do you feel this is an official end to Nate being here? No, because it's gonna they're not gonna waive him. I just don't think that's gonna happen. Not with the guaranteed money left on this deal. I just don't think that. We want Bajent. Nobody wants Bajent. Nobody except people who are just trying to see the world burn. Davis was questionable with the groin. Yes, so he is questionable. So he is still questionable. Don't worry, Tyson Bagent going to get his time by week 5 when Caleb Williams is injured. That's hilarious. When you signing Woj to the show for the early info, that's never going to happen. Nate Day-to-Day Davis or Devon Carter, they're both bad. One is a ball-headed hoe, the other one is a neck-rolled hoe. Like the back of Nate Davis's neck looks like a Shar-Pei. Like it's bad. It looks like Swipe a Cam from Player's Choice. Like it's bad. It's bad. I'm sorry, but nobody with the brain wants Bajent. I'm sorry. That's just not accurate. Rumors has never wanted to be here. He just wanted the money. I mean, that very well could be true, but at the end of the day, he's not going to get any money going forward if he plays this terribly. I get not wanting to be in a location or a team, but you still need to perform, right? So did Flus lie to us? No, I think, keep in mind, this is coming via Nate Davis being hurt. This is what they're using as the avenue there, but it comes down to it. We'll see. Laugh my ass off. Hey, I mean, listen, I said what I said, bro. That's all I can say. I said what I said. How many passing yards do you? I don't do predictions like that, Chris. That's just not how I do predictions. FGB all day, all you already know what that is. When Pryor played for the Niners, he wasn't bad, but he wasn't great either. He was serviceable. Hopefully the Bears can get more with him. I mean, that's just what it comes down to, right? It's like at this point, you just need competency. That's why I keep explaining it with this offensive line. You just need competent play, and we haven't been getting that. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's expecting Matt Pryor to come in here and to be amazing, right? But if you can come in here and be competent, that's the key thing there. That's the key thing there. I know he ain't going nowhere, but I'm saying, do you believe this is the end of him starting? Very well could be. I think it would have already been the end had Ryan Bates not gotten hurt. If Ryan Bates didn't get hurt, I think we've already been talking about Nate Davis coming off the bench. So, Chi-Town 65 says, I believe once the O-line starts to gel as they did last season, we see a change in the offense. The Bears, let's hope so. Hope that you're right, Chi-Town. What I'm looking forward to is seeing blitzes being picked up or not. I mean, listen. We got to do something. That's all I can say. We got to do something. At some point, something got to give. You just got to get Caleb through this year. I mean, I can understand that, but you want to do more than just get through the year, right? With these type of weapons, Keenan Allen only being here 1 year, you want to do more than just get through the year. How would you feel if the Bears get a W, but it's the same old with the offense and the defense carries? At this point, listen, I'm fine about wins. Did the offense show any progress, right? Like, show a little bit of progress. I'm not expecting things to turn around from week to week, but we need to start seeing some progress going in the right direction for the offense. About damn time. And if we look like a competent NFL offense, then eat the $10 million and get his ass. They're not just going to eat the $10 million. They're just not going to eat it. Nobody see, this is where you just tell somebody not to troll. That's not what DJ Moore said at all. This is why you get labeled as a troll and an idiot. Like, it's bad enough. It's really bad. Like, and this is the thing. Like I said this over in Chicago Sky Central. I'm going to say this over here. You people, take that for however you will, that literally live and wait to troll and say stupid shit. You're a dumbass. You're stupid. Like at the end of the day, your mama kept you alive up until the point of adulthood, and you're wasting that decision by being an idiot. Like, it's just, at what point do you wake up every day in your mama's basement and you say, hey, I'm going to be an idiot by choice today? Like, that's the thing. By choice. You are willingly choosing to be an idiot. That's where things start going wrong for you. Like, you're a disrespect to your father and your mother. You may not even know your father. He may not want to know you would say you saying stupid shit like that. You're an idiot. You're stupid. And that's just what it is. Like, don't willingly be a dumbass. Like, just don't do that. Don't be a dummy. It's just that simple. Don't be stupid. Actually go out there and try to be intelligent and be better at life. Don't be an idiot. It's really just that simple. Don't be an idiot. When your mama decided not to swallow you because your daddy probably didn't take care of himself and it tasted like failure. When your mama decided not to swallow you, you don't have to make this choice to be in here and now get cooked and be an idiot on top of that. And that's just bad choices. You're just bad choices. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're dumb. This is what it is there. Run first, get the O line moving forward, not backwards. That's a fact. And what we do have is a better run blocking offensive line theoretically than a pass blocking one. So we got to get it together when it comes down to that. I want Caleb to get more chances. He just needs time. I mean, he definitely needs a little bit more time, but I'd say the pressure. We got to stop the pressure there. You just earned a subscriber with that. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's hilarious. Leroy says, well, waiting for I'll be trying to give people a little bit of grace. Like in my old age, I'm getting old, right? I'm 37 years old. I've been trying to start giving people a little bit more grace, give them a chance to not be an idiot. But then when you choose willingly to just keep being stupid, at that point, I got to flame you. It just is what it is, man. Damn, bro, that man ain't got no family, bro. That man ain't got, I guarantee you, he hasn't touched the titty in the last 18 months. I guarantee you. He probably hasn't seen his own dick in about 2 years. Like, I guarantee you, I 115% guarantee you, he lives off pizza rolls, right? His ideal of a gourmet dinner is going to Penn Station and getting a hot sub. And his idea of a hot date is going and borrowing some lube from P. Diddy. I guarantee you. I have no doubts about it. I guarantee you that's what it is. Haize, what do you think of Rome's pop going on X shots at Dano? What? Romo Dunze's dad. Listen, if that was my son, y'all already see how if my son makes the league, I'm going off on everybody. So it is what it is when it comes down to that. But all right, y'all. I wanted to give this quick update, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys are following the channel at Shy Bear Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and or voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-242-9336. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. And like I like to end everything on, Chi-Town up, Bear down. Love you guys. Peace.